Hi guys, Yuri here again. It's time for another update video, mainly from Prismatic Evolution / Terastal Festival. But we're gonna go over a couple of earlier posts from Poke Beach as well. At least some that are interesting to me, I think. And for some reason, I don't know why, but Poke Beach does tend to post their information when I'm asleep at night. Because over here in Europe it is night when he posts at 4 p.m. or like 8 p.m. I mean, it is what it is. I probably will not be the first posting about some of the newer posts. I have seen some videos pop up with some talking about these ones already. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting information going on here. Let's first start off with the Grand Adventures collection promos, because they're going to feature a glittery holo foil. And initially, this was said not to be a product that is going to be released in Europe, but there's some good news in this, and we're gonna read into this. First of all, the holo pattern is absolutely beautiful, I think. I love the glittery pattern on it. It kind of reminds me of the classic collection borders on the silver border cards. It does look really good in my opinion. I like the horizon stamp on it. Apparently that's a reference to the anime, which I have not been watching, but it is beautiful nonetheless. I do like it. Let's read into this. We now have photos of 2 of the 3 promos that will come in the Grand Adventure collection. Now guys, as I said, we're gonna go over a couple of these posts. If you want to skip to the SIRs that are revealed for Prismatic Evolution / Terastal Festival, then you can scroll through the video as well. This will take a couple of minutes. Let's read further on. They will be printed on a glittery holofoil paper. We've seen this type of holofoil on the Ogerpon Elite Trainer Box promo. Though this glitter pattern appears to be denser. Yeah, it seems to be. It also includes the card borders. And that's something that I noticed with the Ogerpon. The holo pattern on the image itself, on the artwork, is similar but less dense indeed. But I do prefer when the border also is included, because it does feel more special. It gives a SIR type of vibe, even though it's just a regular size art here. But let's read upon further, because this gets interesting. As posted before, the Grand Adventure Collection will release on November 15th in the United States and other countries. And this will not come in Europe, this collection. It will come with promos of Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and a Jumbo Terapagos and Friends. Which looks amazing, but apparently this will be illegal to use in tournaments. Because, I mean, let's read what's on this card. Grand Adventure with Friends. This card does 100 damage for each of your Pokemon in play. That's kind of nuts. That's kind of nuts. I don't know a lot of the game, but that seems kind of nuts. Then, interesting. In Europe, the promos will be handed out to customers. TPCI, which I don't know what it means, I think, but recommends giving them to customers who spend 20 euros or more on Pokemon TCG products. In some countries, Sprigatito will be offered from November 15th until December 15th, followed by Fuecoco until January 15th, followed by the Jumbo Terapagos and Friends until February 15th. That is very interesting. I'm going to have to keep an eye out for this, for some of these events, because I would like to have these cards. It seems like it's not the same as a Pikachu Great Felt had, but it's a similar type of giveaway. Because you had to spend a certain amount of money to get the Great Felt Hat Pikachu. And this is a similar thing, although I do prefer the Pikachu. But I like these cards as well. And I like the Horizon stamp on it, as I said before. TPCI also announced the promos will be given out as a purchase gift at the UK's Pokemon Center. But details haven't been released yet. So these will be available at every main Pokemon like country, I think. I mean Pokemon country. at each like main region that sells Pokemon cards, let's say, because there's a like one of the distributors, or it's wrong to say distributors. There are cards being printed in the Netherlands, for example. That's north of Belgium, of course. So that's the biggest one in Europe, I believe. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. Now, let's go over to the next one. And that is regarding the Terapagos UPC. Let's open these. Because we see here, the Terapagos EX UPC will have hollow basic energy revealed. Oh, sorry. We'll have a hollow basic energies, and we're gonna take a look at these because these are apparently exclusive to this UPC, and that's kind of cool. We haven't really seen that in an ultra premium collection before, as far as I know. Some of them have exclusive promo cards. Some of them have alternate arts, but none of them have exclusive energy cards, I think. And I like the crystallized pattern on it, hollow pattern. That is interesting because also the three cards that are included are actually exclusive promos to this product. The gold Cinderace, the gold Lapras, and the full art Terapagos. And the full art Terapagos apparently is part of Stellar Miracle, the Japanese version of Stellar Crown. But it is not included in our English set, Stellar Crown, and used as a promo in this. I'm not sure about the gold cards. I don't think they are included in Stellar Miracle. So these might just be actually alternate arts promos. I mean, not alternate art promos, but they might be actually exclusive cards that are also not in a Japanese version of this set. Also, there's going to be 18 packs in this. If you remember, the 151 UPC had 16 booster packs, and I believe so did the UPC from Charizard. I don't remember. Let's see here. Charizard, UPC. How many packs did that one have? Let's see here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So also 16. So this one... Oh, sorry. So this one has 2 packs more. Has 3 promo cards and exclusive energy cards. Now, I would have enjoyed it more if the promo cards would have been like illustrations or like SIRs, like we got, for example, in the Charizard UPC. We got 3 alternate arts SIRs, basically. Both the Charizard V, V-Star, and V-Max. Like the V, Charizard V, and V-Star were promos in this, whilst they were part of V-Star Universe in the set, in the main set V-Star, in the high class set V-Star Universe. The Charizard V-Max is not in that set, and I don't really remember where you would get the Japanese version of this V-Max card. It was also a promo, I believe, but I could be wrong. Or when we see the promos from the 151 UPC, we got one metal gold card, which is part of the set, but it's a metal card, so that's kind of nice. And we do get the Mewtwo IR from the 151 Japanese set in here as a promo, as well as the Mew SIR from the Japanese 151 set as a promo in this. So it would have been very cool if we would have gotten a couple of IRs or SIRs, or maybe even one of these being a metal card, and that's not the case apparently. There is a metal card in the Greninja UPC, which we don't get over here in Europe apparently. Was it a GameStop exclusive box? I think it was. I might try to get my hands on one in the future, but I don't know yet. But that's basically it when it comes to this UPC. Now, new news on the EX Starter Dex generations. Because all the cards have been revealed apparently. all EX Starter Deck Generation cards revealed. Over 90 new cards. And they look how they don't say all EX Starter Deck Generations main cards revealed, or main set cards revealed. They just say all the cards revealed. And in my eyes, or in my interpretation, that means that there's not going to be any illustration rares or SIRs from this set. That is my understanding of this. If they bring some SIRs or illustration rares with this, I would be down for that. Absolutely, I would love that. But I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it is going to happen because of how they mention this. And there's some information on all the cards. But yeah, that is interesting. Now let's read into this, because there's something that is a bit contradicting to me, or is kind of confusing to me. So we have here, all 175 cards from the EX Starter Deck Generations have now been revealed. The 9 different decks will release on November 22nd in Japan. And I did pre-order my Starter Deck Generations. From each generation I have ordered 2, as well as the sleeves from them. 2 of each as well, because I just loved the art on the sleeves, and I usually don't buy sleeves separately in packs, but for these I thought, this is gorgeous, I just want to have that. Alright, so I will have those. I don't know when I will get these, but at some point I will get these. Then about half of the cards are brand new, while the other half are reprints. So about 90 new cards in this apparently. There are also several alternate artwork supporters, including Professor's Research and Black Belt. And we've seen these before. There's going to be a different Professor and Black Belt for each generation deck, but they just do the same thing. And then the confusing part to me, most of these cards should release in our special Prismatic Evolution set in January, along with the cards from December's Terastal Festival EX. And this is very confusing to me. Why? Because we know that Prismatic Evolutions, the main set, listen, the main set only has 131 cards in it. We saw that at some of the cards that were released, some as like kind of promos, but actually part of the set with some kind of stamp on it. And we saw there's 131 main set cards in Prismatic Evolutions. The Starter Deck Generations already has 175 cards in them, right? So that's a lot more than the full main set of Prismatic Evolutions already. But the Terastal Festival set also has 187 main cards. We've seen that too. And it's not a guarantee that we will get all the cards. I mean, it's a given that we will not get all the main set cards from Terastal Festival in Prismatic Evolutions. That's a given. It just, Terastal Festival will be bigger as a set than Prismatic Evolutions will be when it comes to the amount of main set cards. And this is not the first time that this has happened. If you look at, for example, Shiny Treasures EX set, you can see that there's a ton more main set cards in that compared to our version being Paldean Fates. There's a lot of cards in our set missing that are in Shiny Treasures EX, but there's also a couple of cards in our set that are not in the Japanese set. And so it's probably going to be a combination of the Starter Deck Generation and Terastal Festival cards, but not nearly all of them. It couldn't be, because these two sets combined, or these two amount of cards combined, are over 300 cards, and that's just not going to happen. So I also doubt it's going to be most of these cards that are going to be included in Prismatic Evolutions, or they are just not going to use any of the cards from Terastal Festival in Prismatic Evolutions, at least not the main set. And the other confusing part of this is, like, if they say we're gonna most of these cards should release in our Prismatic Evolution set, like, the main cards of these generation decks are the EXs, right? There's 18 EXs in total here, and if we look at Justin Basil's visual card set list for Prismatic Evolutions, he does include all the evolutions, as well as the EXs from the starter deck generations. But that doesn't add up with the information that we got about Prismatic Evolutions. Because first of all, the set is going to be a lot smaller than Terastal Festival. Second of all, the amount of EXs in this are way too high. Apparently, in Terastal Festival, in Prismatic Evolutions, apparently there's going to be only 10 EX Pokemon and 15 Terra EX Pokemon. When we count all the starter deck generation EX cards, there's already 18, whilst there would only be 10 in our set. So it doesn't add up. So one of the two is wrong, and I'm interested to find out which one it's going to be. I still think the information that we've gotten on PokeBeach is the correct information, and I do think that not all of these EXs from the EX starter deck generations will be included. I might be wrong. We're going to have to find out later on. We're going to have to wait for that information. I'm very curious to see what information is actually the correct information that we've gotten. But yeah, so there's a lot of information going on in here, but then the main part of this video is going to be the secret rare cards revealed from Terastal Festival EX. Now, I say Prismatic Evolutions because probably some of these are going to be part of Prismatic Evolutions, but the releases that we've gotten are the Japanese versions. Let's take a look. Alright, so beautiful new secret rare cards revealed from Terastal Festival EX. New secret rare cards have been revealed for Terastal Festival EX, which releases in Japan on December 6th. The cards will become part of our special Prismatic Evolution set in January. And we have 6 SIRs. And some of them are more surprising than others, or more interesting than others. A lot of people are going crazy for the Dragapult, and I absolutely understand why. This looks amazing in my opinion, and I don't know, it seems like a bit of a pattern that we see in some of these SIRs, because this also is like a exact frontal picture from Dragapult. Looks also very crystallized, and like it looks kind of like you have the window, the glass windows in a church. It kind of looks like that in my opinion. So very nice looking. It was interesting that we got a Dragapult EX in, was it Twilight Masquerade? I think, yeah, in Twilight Masquerade, and there was a full art but not an SIR. So we finally got an SIR for Dragapult, which I think is very deserving that this one gets it. And it looks absolutely amazing. Now, it is not easy to tell what is going on in the background. There's not really a clear background going on. There's more like a lot of colors and a lot of crystal patterns going on. So, but I do love it. I do absolutely love it. And then, what I also like a lot is the Goldengo. It's interesting because Goldengo did already have an SIR in Paradox Rift as well, and that went together with the Gimmighoul IR. But I do like this art actually a little bit more. It does not match together, for as far as I know, with another card yet. I mean, it is possible that underneath this is an IR from Gimmigal again. I don't know. But we know that this art is going to be a SIR. And I like this because he's like skateboarding slash airboarding like in a city with the skyscrapers around it, and he's dropping gold left and right. I love this art. I love this art. Another one that we've already seen is the Blood Moon Ursaluna SIR. This is also one that already got an SIR in Twilight Masquerade. And I do have the SIR from that. And I do prefer the SIR from Twilight Masquerade. Art-wise, there's more of a story going on. Here it is harder to tell. This almost looked like it's going to be a fire type, in my opinion. Like the smoke that is coming off. But it's probably a night, almost night picture with like a new moon, like a super moon, where the moon is kind of like red, showing here at night. There's some, it might be just the smoke of cold, of breath in a cold environment. That is possible as well. It's hard to tell, but it's nice. It's nice. It's not my favorite, but it is nice. Then we also have Paldean friends here. And that is cool because we got a couple of Paldean friend cards in Paldean Fates, but not as SIRs. This is a first SIR, I believe, for Paldean friends. They always, in every for every era, I believe, they make a special card for the friends in that region. I think. I could be wrong on that. I don't know about the Sun and Moon era, but it seems to me that they do that. They have Hisuian friends. They have friends in Galar. They have friends in what was it? In Sinnoh. Friends in Sinnoh. I don't know. It seems a pattern, and it looks nice. It looks really nice. We have Arven here, Penny, Nimona. Right, and then the other two students here, Paldean students. That's also that's the cards that are in Paldean Fates, I think. But then the other two are more interesting to me as a reveal, because both of them also already have an SIR. So actually, it's very interesting. The only two new SIRs that don't have an SIR already are Dragapult and Paldean Friends. All the other four already have an SIR in another set. And this one is the Teal Mask Ogerpon SIR. In my opinion, this does look better than the one in Twilight Masquerade. Although it is still hard to know what is going on in the background, at least we kind of see Ogerpon itself here behind the text a little bit. And I don't know. Here you could still argue that it looks more like a full art, but it does look better in my opinion than the previous ones. And then Terapagos EX SIR. I don't really think this was necessary to do, and I do think the art in Stellar Crown looks better than this. Like it almost is like it almost looks like they zoomed in a little bit on that art and turned it a little bit diagonally, like just slightly flipped it because it's like in the other direction, I think, and made an SIR out of that. I don't really think that is worthy of a new SIR. I don't know. I like the other one in Stellar Crown, but it does make sense because if you look at the pack arts from, let's see here, Terastal Festival, we do see that we do have Ogerpon, Teal Mask Ogerpon, and Terapagos on the pack art, and I was saying like, will these get an SIR? It might not be, but it might happen, and it did happen. Right? Like, I think the Terapagos is the only... the Terapagos and the Blood Moon Nurse Luna, I think both of their SIRs and the other sets look better. I do like the Goldengo more in this, slightly, as well as the Teal Mask Ogerpon here. But the other one that is just amazing in my opinion is the Dragapult EX SIR. Now, the other interesting thing here is that they say the cards will become part of our Prismatic Evolution set in January. I was not so sure, actually. Do they mean literally all these cards will be part of Prismatic Evolutions? Is that information that they actually have gotten? Or is it just an assumption? Because on our packs in Prismatic Evolution, let's see here, Prismatic Evolutions. On the packs that we get, there's actually a couple of different ones. Let's see here. Yeah, on the packs that we get, it's not a sharp image actually. That's kind of annoying. We have different arts. We have all the evolutions on the different pack arts, basically. But we don't have Ogerpon, or we don't have Ogerpon or Teal Mask. Sorry, we don't have Ogerpon or Terapagos on our pack arts. And I thought, like, wait, are they going to make promo cards out of these two, maybe? Out of Ogerpon and Terapagos, and put them in some kind of ultra premium collection, maybe? Or in the super premium collection? I don't know. Like, if they say they will be part of the Prismatic Evolution set, then I might be wrong. But that was the thought that I had when I was watching this. I was like, huh, what if they make these promo cards? And like I said before, in other sets like V-Star Universe and 151, in both Japanese versions, we did get a couple of SARs that were promo cards in a UPC. So I thought maybe it's possible. Maybe they could actually put these as promos in a UPC. Why not? Then you have a regular SIR, Terra type, but then also a Rainbow SIR, and maybe another metal card. I don't know. It's just an idea. We don't know, basically. Or they say they will be in this set, but I don't know. I guess time will tell. We also have two new cards that gives us, I mean, and there is some information on these cards, like Paldean Friends. It's the same thing as the SIR. It does the same thing, but it's just a common card. And then we got another Ace-Pack card revealed here. Treasure Gadget. Search your deck for up to 5 Pokemon tool cards, reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. You may play as many item cards as you like during your turn. You cannot have more than one Ace-Pack card in your deck. Like I said, I don't know a lot about the game, but this seems like a very good card to me, initially. That is all the information that we got today, guys. What do you think about these SIRs? My favorites are the Dragapult and the Goldengo. I love both of these. I think the Ogerpon looks better than the Twilight Masquerade one. The Terapagos one looks worse than the Stellar Crown one, in my opinion. The Blood Moon Nurse Luna, I think the one from Twilight Masquerade looks better, but it's different enough for me to actually like it. The Terapagos is just not different enough for me to really be excited for that. But the last thing that I want to say about this is that this is the 10th Rainbow SIR that we got revealed for Terastal Festival. I mean, not officially, because the English SIRs for prismatic evolutions were not supposed to be revealed, but we did get them, and all of them, of course, will be in Terastal Festival. And in counting this will be 10 SIRs from that set. If this will be in prismatic evolutions, that is going to be the 10th SIR. That means there's 5 more rainbow EXs that we don't know of. And I don't mean they're all big SIRs. And I'm just thinking about yet another thing here. I read a comment, and I don't know whether it was here on PokeBeach or on some other website, but some people were questioning whether the SIR from, what was it here? Whether the SIR Greninja and Kingdra from the Shrouded Fable collection boxes, if these promo cards would be included in Terastal Festival. And that, I did not really think about that, but that is probably possible. If they are, oh my god, Terastal Festival will be crazy. If Greninja and Kingdra as SIRs will be in Terastal Festival, man, that set is going to be so huge. Like it's not huge enough as it is, but I think it's actually possible. Truth is, we just don't know, but it would not be surprising. It would make sense, because they have to probably make these cards in Japanese as well at some point. I would love that. So yeah, that is the last thing I think that I have to talk about. Yeah, that's the last thing that I wanted to talk about. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I was about to say a quick update, but it's not a quick update. This was a pretty long update. I'm curious whether we will get more information the next couple of hours or days. Guys, later on today, I will do a live stream on opening Surging Sparks in a search for the SIRs. So I hope you can join in the live stream then. I probably will go a bit later than it is planned right now, because it's planned on 6 p.m. I don't think I will make it by then. I will delay it for a couple of hours, I think, maybe until 8 or 9 p.m. I hope to see you guys there. But let me know in the comment section below, guys. What do you think about all these SIRs? What do you think about the EX Generation decks? What do you think about the Terapagos UPC and the energy cards in that, the promo cards? And what do you think about the Grand Adventures collection and the promo cards that are in that? The cards that are going to be given in Europe when you spend a certain amount of money. The market right now is going crazy. We saw the Pikachu from Surging Sparks reaching already prices around, was it $700? Over here in Europe, it's probably 500-600 euros. A PSA 10 goes for like 3k. It's madness. It's absolute madness. And I do think that it's going to come down. I'm going to talk about that in another video though. And we're going to talk about some people comparing this to Vivid Voltage, and we're gonna talk about that in another video. I hope to see you then as well, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. Also, don't forget to check out some of my other update videos on the channel, or some of my openings. I really appreciate your support, guys. Thank you so much, and see you guys next time. Bye!